Attorney Kaufman, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you today?
I'm perfectly well. And so is the former president, who's in good spirits.
Update sa kaso ni PRRD, Attorney Kaufman, nais bigyang diin na walang kinalaman si PRRD sa pagwasak ng anumang ebidensya at hindi ito isinagawa ng iba para sa kanya dahil ang pagwasak ng anumang ebidensya ay isang krimen.
How's our former president, attorney?
As I told you, he's in good spirits. I've just come out from a legal visit with him here at the prison.
Attorney, my first question is that what's the effect of the report by Senator Marcos not being publicly available on the Senate website, given that it was referenced in your motion to challenge with respect to jurisdiction of the ICC? What is your comment on this?
Well, I believe that the report has now been restored to the official website. I'm not going to get into the legal arguments. As you may be aware, the prosecution have argued that Mr. Duterte is a flight risk, and they based that inter alia on the argument that he has expressed through his counsel that his surrender to the court was essentially an illegal rendition. We believe that the report counters that. We believe that raising an argument as to the legality of the surrender is a legitimate legal argument. But once again, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty of it. This is litigation, and litigation should be conducted in court.
Nagbigay ng komento si Attorney Kaufman ukol sa resulta ng committee hearing na isinagawa ni Senator Amy Marcos na hindi nakapost sa Senate website. Ayon rito, naniniwala siyang ito ay binabalik sa official website at hindi na raw niya tatalakayin ang mga legal na aspeto dahil para sa ating kaalaman, ang prosekusyon ay may argumento na si President Duterte raw ay flight risk at binabase nila ito sa argumentong nagpahayag si PRRD sa pamamagitan ng kanyang legal counsel na ang paraan ng pagsuko sa kanya sa hukom ng ICC ay labag sa batas. Naniniwala umano silang ang ulat ay sumasalungat sa puntong iyon. Naniniwala din sila na ang pag-argumento hinggil sa legalidad ng pagsuko ay isang wastong legal na argumento. Pero ayon kay Attorney Kaufman, hindi na niya tatalakayin ito dahil ito ay isang usapin sa hukuman at ang mga pagdinig ay dapat na isigawa sa loob ng hukuman.
Thank you, Attorney. In light of the Department of Justice Secretary Remulla's recent admission that key evidence in the drug war cases was allegedly destroyed and the subsequent decision to cede jurisdiction to the ICC, what is your comment on this?
Well, that's Secretary of Justice Remulla's claims. Once again, I'm not going to get into the truth or falsity of that. What I do know is that my client, Mr. Duterte, had nothing to do with destroying any evidence. Destroying evidence is a criminal offence. It was not done, and it was not done at his request on behalf of him. Let me make that very clear.
Ayon kay Attorney Kaufman, yan raw ay mga pahayag ni Remulla. Pero hindi na raw magtatalakay si Attorney Kaufman kung totoo o mali ang sinasabi nitong si Justice Remulla. Ang alam raw ni Attorney Kaufman ay ang kanyang kliyente na si President Duterte ay walang kinalaman sa pagwasak ng anumang ebidensya. Ang pagwasak ng isang ebidensya ay isang krimen. Nais bigyang diin din ni Attorney Kaufman na hindi ito isinagawa at hindi ito isinagawa ng iba para sa kanya.
Sir, Attorney, given that claim no available evidence exists and it is allegedly destroyed, to prosecute former President Duterte domestically, what evidence will the ICC rely on to pursue the case?
That's Secretary Justice Remulla's claim that evidence was destroyed. I don't believe it. He might believe it, but I'm telling you it's not true and it was not done. Now, regarding the evidence that's going to be brought by the ICC prosecution, I'm not at liberty to disclose that. It's all confidential, and it would be wrong for me to disclose that to the media.
Ayon kay Attorney Kaufman, yan umano ay mga pahayag ni Secretary Justice Remulla na ang mga ebidensya ay winasak o sinira. Hindi raw naniniwala si Attorney Kaufman rito. Ito raw ay ang paniniwala ni Remulla, pero ayon kay Attorney Kaufman ay wala itong katotohanan at hindi ito isinagawa. Tungkol naman daw sa mga ebidensyang ipapakita ng prosekusyon ng ICC, ayon kay Attorney Kaufman ay hindi niya maaaring ilabas ang mga detalye sapagkat lahat ng impormasyon ay confidential at hindi nararapat na ilahad sa media.
Attorney, do you think that is a legitimate concern or politically motivated?
I don't understand the question. What do you believe that's politically motivated?
That destroying evidence may obstruct justice or perhaps sort of cover-up. Do you think that is a legitimate concern or politically motivated?
Former president did not destroy any evidence. No one on his behalf destroyed evidence. I'm not going to get into the argument as to who destroyed evidence, but destroying evidence is a criminal offence. My client did not commit criminal offences. He's here facing charges that he did commit criminal offences, that he was responsible for an illegal drugs war. That is not the case.
Ayon kay Attorney Kaufman, ang dating Pangulong Duterte ay hindi nagwasak ng anumang ebidensya at walang individual na kumilos sa kanyang ngalan upang wasakin ang ebidensya. Hindi na raw nais pang pag-usapan ni Attorney Kaufman ang argumento kung sino ang may pananagutan sa pagwasak ng ebidensya. Ang pagwasak raw ng ebidensya ay isang seryosong paglabag sa batas. Ang kanyang kliyente na si PRRD ay hindi nakagawa ng anumang kriminal na gawain at kasalukuyang nasa ICC raw ngayon at kinakaharap ang mga akusasyon na siya umano ay nakagawa ng mga krimen at may pananagutan umano sa digmaan kontra ilegal na droga. Ngunit hindi iyon ang katotohanan.
Thank you, Attorney. Attorney Cristina Conte warned that any country agreeing to adopt former President Duterte for interim release risk being seen as a safe haven for a despot, for a murderer. What is your comment on this?
Well, I try to ignore the ramblings of Cristina Conte because it's really not quite good for my karma in the morning. But I don't know what position that lady has. She calls herself a legal assistant to counsel, that she's on the list of counsel at the International Criminal Court. I know that she's in communication with the Office of the Victims at the International Criminal Court. I believe that her comments, if they're true, I haven't seen them in the media yet, would be basically interference, and it would be unethical interference with the litigation that's currently being conducted on the subject of interim release.
Hindi raw pinapansin ni Attorney Kaufman ang pag-iingay nitong si Conte dahil hindi raw iyon nakakaganda ng kanyang umaga. Pero hindi niya raw alam kung ano talaga ang posisyon ng babae na iyon. Ngunit inaangkin raw ni Conte na siya ay legal na assistant ng mga abogado na kasama sa talaan ng ICC. Batid raw ni Attorney Kaufman na ito ay nakikipag-ugnayan sa tanggapan ng mga biktima sa ICC. Ayon pa kay Attorney Kaufman, kung may katotohanan ang sinasabi nito at ito ay hindi pa nailalabas sa media, ay ito ay may tuturing lamang na panggulo o panghihimasok at di etikal na panghihimasok sa proseso ng kaso hinggil sa aplikasyon para sa interim release.
Attorney, in light of the Court's decision to dismiss your request to disqualify Judges Ganso and Flores, do you intend to pursue a motion for reconsideration to that?
No, I'm not going to. As I've said yesterday, that there has been new information which has come to light. I can't disclose that information, but it does affect the whether or not I would want to seek reconsideration of the request to disqualify. I don't believe there's a need for that anymore.
Okay. Attorney, I hope that you'll be able to answer this question. Can you walk us through some sort of a daily activities inside the detention facility of our former president now that he's been here for 113 days?
Well, his days are occupied by legal visits and family visits. That's all I can say on the matter.
Ayon kay Attorney Kaufman, hindi na raw sila magre-request ng reconsideration para doon sa na-reject na request to disqualify 2 judges sa kaso ng jurisdiction. Gaya nga raw na nabanggit ni Attorney Kaufman kahapon, may mga bagong detalye na lumitaw na hindi niya maaaring ilabas. Ngunit ito raw ay may epekto sa desisyon na humingi ng rekonsiderasyon sa petisyon para sa diskwalifikasyon. Naniniwala raw itong hindi na ito kailangan. Ayon pa kay Attorney Kaufman, ang mga araw daw ni PRRD ay okupado sa mga legal visits at family visits lamang.
Attorney, a resolution has been filed urging the House of Representatives to oppose efforts to grant interim release and repatriation of former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. Will this have any impact on your request for interim release?
I don't want to comment on politics. I'm a lawyer. I deal with legal matters.
Hindi raw gustong magkomento ni Attorney Kaufman sa politika dahil siya ay isang abogado at ang kanyang trabaho ay tungkol sa mga legal na bagay.
All persons who decide to take the witness stand in the ICC trial of ex-President Rodrigo Duterte on crimes against humanity, charges will be afforded inclusion or admission into the Witness Protection Program. So says Justice Secretary Jesus Crispin Remulla, who vows to work closely and cooperate with the ICC in guaranteeing all witnesses in the case such needed protection. Likewise, he said this tie-up or cooperation, which began in May this year, has 3 to 4 persons currently in the program, and he is not ruling out more inclusions or enrollees into the program before the ex-president's trial kicks off sometime towards the third or last quarter of the year.
Attorney, the DOJ has offered protection and assistance to witnesses in the case against former President Duterte. This seems to be in contradiction to President Marcos' earlier statement that Philippines would not assist in any way. Malacanang now says that it isn't direct cooperation with the ICC. Do you agree?
Once again, that seems to be touching on politics. If witnesses come to court and they've been paid to come to court, then we will establish that when we cross-examine them.
Ayon kay Attorney Kaufman, ang usapin na iyan ay usaping politika. Kung may mga testigo na magpapakita sa hukuman at sila ay nabayaran para sa kanilang pagdalo, itatatag namin ang katotohanan nito sa panahon ng cross-examination.
Does our former president have any message to the Filipino people?
Respect the judicial process. That is his consistent message. Unfortunately, it seems that from some of the comments that you've been presenting me today by supposed counsel or legal assistance at the International Criminal Court, there is some form of non-respect for the judicial process, especially if comments are being made that countries offering Mr. Duterte interim release are basically offering a safe haven for despots.
Ayon kay Attorney Kaufman, matatag ang paninindigan ni PRRD na igalang ang proseso ng hudisyal. Ngunit sa kasamaang palad, tila ba ang ilang mga komento na iniharap sa kanya ngayon na nagmula sa mga abogado o legal assistance umano ng ICC ay nagpapakita ng hindi paggalang sa proseso ng hudisyal. Partikular kung may mga pahayag na ang mga bansa umano na nag-aalok ng pansamantalang paglaya kay PRRD ay nag-aalok lamang ng ligtas na kanlungan para sa mga despots.
Attorney, just to wrap this up, do you have any message to the Filipino people aside with what they have established respecting the judicial process?
Once again, respect the judicial process, respect the judges. We are confident and we're working towards bringing the former president home.
Thank you, Attorney. God bless you.
Thank you.